Hi, I'm Jack. Welcome to the Track Capital webinar series. I'm here with the Track Capital CEO and founder, David Barnett.
Hi, everybody.
Today, our webinar title is The Timeline for Raising Mezzanine Debt. So, David, when involved in M&A, buyers need to move fast. They often want funding in under 60 days. Is this the case for Track Capital?
Well, with the deals we work on, everybody needs capital for an acquisition. They need it yesterday. And many of them want it in under 60 days, but it really comes down to how prepared and organized they are for the deal and for the lender's process. A lender typically needs 60 days to get through their due diligence and to get through their legal documentation. So if it's an acquisition, generally you're looking at 60 days. It can be longer. If you're looking at a refi, it can be shorter because you don't have you don't have to do due diligence on the target acquisition. But a lot of it depends upon how organized the company is and how well prepared they are before they engage with the lender.
And so what are the most common timelines you see in middle market deals?
I would say from the indication of interest, which is the first step on the acquisition journey, to the letter of intent stage, it's about 30 days. From the letter of intent stage to the closing, it's about 60 days. It can be faster. It could be a bit slower. If you do not have clean numbers, or if the process and the presentation is a little bit sloppy, let's say you switched your accounting systems, or let's say you don't have reviewed or audited financials, then it is going to take longer because the lender needs to make sure that the financial information that they're making the loan upon is verifiable and is solid.
So what timeline do you use at Track Capital for raising mezzanine debt?
Okay, so for mezzanine debt specifically, mezzanine is a cash flow based financing where a lender is funding based upon the adjusted EBITDA and the growth of the business. Basically, we use a 60-day time frame, and what we try to do is we try to shave a week or two off of that before we even go into the lending process. We try to organize and make sure that the company has their accounting records up to the level that it needs to be, to make sure that they've got their data room ready, that they have dedicated personnel within the organization to be able to respond to the lender. So what we like to do is to make sure that it's not sort of a raw, unfiltered process when we get to the lender, but that the client is very prepared, has a high level of readiness for what the lender is going to require. So we usually invest time on the front end of that before we even get to that 60-day time frame. So we're able to take a week or two off of that. If you're not preparing, if you're not making sure that everything is aligned the way it should be with the lender's expectations, then you run the risk that it could be longer than 60. And one of the things we like to work with lenders that move very quickly, that are very responsive. And if you have a lender that wants to move quickly and you can't move quickly, it really kind of sets the deal back. So it's better to make sure that you can move quickly, have a lender that can move quickly, and then you should get the deal done.
Well, there you have it. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next time on the Track Capital webinar series.
Thank you.